A crypto trader just turned $8,000 into $5.7 billion.
Not millions, billions.
Another guy lost $308 million in a single day. And one trader, well, he lost everything. Welcome to the emotional thunderdome of crypto investing, where FOMO and FUD aren't just acronyms, they're the puppet masters pulling your strings, whether you're doing spot or leverage trading, or any kind of trading really. Welcome back to the Swapspace channel. Before we begin, drop this video a like and hit the bell icon for more videos like this every week. Back to the topic. You see headlines like this: Bitcoin crashes 30%, Ethereum hits an all-time high, trader loses millions in minutes, Shiba Inu investor becomes a billionaire, and think, wow, what a roller coaster ride this is. And you'd be right. The crypto market isn't just volatile, it's emotionally radioactive. And if you don't understand the psychology behind your trades, you're basically playing Russian roulette with your savings account. Today, we're diving deep into two forces that have created more millionaires and more bankruptcies than any other market in history. FOMO, the fear of missing out, and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. These aren't just cute crypto slang. They're psychological weapons of mass destruction. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how they work, why they're so powerful, and most importantly, how to defend yourself against them. Let me paint you a picture. It's 3 a.m. You can't sleep. Why? Because your cousin just told your neighbor's dog walker made 50 grand on some coin called Elon Moon Rocket or whatever. Your brain starts doing that thing. You know, that thing where it convinces you that everyone else is getting rich while you're sitting there like an idiot with your boring index funds. Congrats! You've experienced FOMO. And it's not new. Humans have been terrified of missing out since Caveman Grog watched Caveman Bob discover fire while he was still eating raw mammoth. But in crypto, FOMO is on steroids. Actually, it's on whatever steroids take when they want to get jacked. Because unlike traditional markets that close at 4 p.m., crypto never sleeps. It's a 24/7 anxiety factory, constantly producing fresh opportunities for you to feel like you're missing the boat. Here's how FOMO actually works in your brain. When you see others making money, your amygdala, that's the brain's alarm system, starts screaming. It releases stress hormones that literally impair your prefrontal cortex. That's the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking. So basically, FOMO makes you temporarily stupid. That's not me saying it too, it's scientifically stupid. In the crypto market, it's designed to trigger maximum FOMO. Social media is flooded with success stories. I turned my stimulus check into a Lambo, my grandma's retirement fund just 100x'd. But what they don't show you is the other side of the coin. People who turn their stimulus checks into, well, nothing. Because failure doesn't get likes. Success does. Remember that Shiba Inu trader who turned 8 grand into $5.7 billion? That's a true story. Happened in 2021. Some anonymous investor bought 30 trillion Shiba Inu tokens when they were worth basically nothing. By October 2021, their investment was worth more than the GDP of a small country. So what happened to that trader? They couldn't actually sell all those tokens. Why? Because dumping 30 trillion SHIB would crash the entire market. It's like trying to sell a mountain of gold in a village market. Sure, you're technically rich, but good luck converting it into actual money. By the time they could slowly sell off their holdings without destroying the price, SHIB dropped 91% from its peak. They still made millions, sure, but not billions. The market's liquidity couldn't handle their success. This is the cruel irony of crypto FOMO. The biggest wins you hear about, they're often impossible to fully realize. Now let's talk about FOMO's evil twin, FUD. If FOMO is the voice telling you to jump on every rocket ship, FUD is the voice screaming that the sky is falling. FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And unlike FOMO, which at least pretends to be optimistic, FUD is pure concentrated negativity. It's the market equivalent of a friend who texts you at 2 a.m. to tell you about a new disease they read about on WebMD. In crypto, FUD spreads faster than a California wildfire. One tweet from an influential figure, let's say, someone who makes electric cars and has a thing for Dogecoin, can wipe out billions in market value in minutes. Remember when China banned Bitcoin? Which time, you may ask exactly? Well, China has banned Bitcoin so many times it's become a meme. Each time FUD spreads, prices crash, weak hands sell, and then Bitcoin recovers. rinse and repeat. Here's the FUD playbook that gets used over and over again. Step 1. Find or create negative news. Quantum computers will break Bitcoin. The government will ban crypto. Environmental disaster. Step 2. Amplify it through social media and news outlets. The more sensational, the better. Step 3. Watch as fear spreads and prices drop. Step 4. Buy the dip while everyone else is panicking. Step 5. Wait for the market to realize the world isn't ending. And Step 6. Profit. The people spreading FUD, they're often the ones buying when you're panic selling. It's like yelling fire in a crowded theater, then buying everyone's dropped popcorn at a discount. But here's where things get really interesting. FOMO and FUD don't work in isolation, they dance together in a destructive tango that can wipe out fortunes in days. It goes like this. FOMO drives prices up to unsustainable levels. Everyone's buying because everyone else is buying. The market gets one-sided. Then, inevitably, something triggers FUD. Maybe it's a hack, maybe it's regulation, or maybe it's just a big holder taking profits. The sell-off begins. FUD spreads. Those who bought at the top due to FOMO are now selling at the bottom due to FUD. It's a perfect storm of bad decision-making. Take James Nguyen, a trader on Hyperliquid. This absolute madman turned nothing into $87 million in 70 days. He was pretty much unstoppable. Long positions on meme coins and 40x leverage trades. Then, in just 5 days, he lost it all. Every single penny. His final message? Defeat accepted, market makers won, win zero.
It's like he accepted it was coming.
Nguyen's story brings us to the deadliest combination in crypto, emotions plus leverage. Leverage is basically borrowing money to make bigger bets. It's like FOMO and FUD on crack. With 100x leverage, a 1% move against you wipes out your entire position. 1%. In crypto, where 10% daily moves are Tuesday, this is insanity. Yet people do it. Why? FOMO.
Damn, I just got a major FOMO attack.
They see others making millions with leverage trades and think, why not me? And here's an even crazier story. March 2025, an anonymous whale opened a 50x leverage long position on Ethereum. Position size? 160,000 ETH. And when ETH dropped from $1,900 to $1,877, a mere 1.2% move, they got liquidated. The loss? $308 million in one trade because of a 1.2% move. The crypto market has created more young millionaires than any other market in history, but it's also destroyed more lives. And the difference between the two often comes down to emotional control. So how do you survive in this emotional minefield? First, understand that FOMO and FUD are just features. They're not bugs. The market is designed to trigger those emotions. You have to accept it. Second, recognize the signs in yourself. When you feel that urgent need to buy because everyone else is getting rich, that's FOMO talking. When you want to sell everything because of scary headlines, that's FUD. Third, have a plan. Not I'll figure it out as I go plan, an actual written plan with entry points, exit points, and position sizes. When emotions run high, your plan is your anchor. Fourth, never invest more than you can afford to lose.
I never carry more than I can afford to lose.
This isn't just a boilerplate disclaimer text. In crypto, total loss is a real possibility. If losing your investment would ruin your life, you're investing too much. Here's something the crypto bros don't want to hear. Diversification is your friend. Yes, going all in on one coin might make you rich. It might also make you homeless.
Good advice.
Spread your risk, not just across different cryptocurrencies, but across different asset classes entirely. It might be boring, maybe, but boring doesn't lead to 3 a.m. panic attacks or worse. And please, for the love of Satoshi, stay away from leverage unless you really, truly, deeply understand what you're doing. And even then, maybe don't.
Stay away from it.
Speaking about staying away from dangerous trading, here's something a lot easier. You can win $20 for watching this video. Not only do you get knowledge, but you also get rewarded for it on our channel.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
To enter the giveaway, you have to like this video, comment below what you think about crypto trading and how FOMO or FUD affected you, and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can see more awesome videos and be a part of our next giveaway next week. We'll announce 3 winners with the best comments next week. Good luck.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
In the age of crypto Twitter and YouTube influencers, everyone's an expert, but most experts are just people who got lucky once and now think they're Warren Buffett. Learn to filter information. The guy promising 1000x returns, He's probably exit liquidity looking for bag holders. The YouTuber screaming about the next Bitcoin, they're getting paid to promote it. Do your own research. And no, watching TikToks doesn't count as research. Read white papers, understand the technology, look at the team, and check the tokenomics. Boring? Yes. Necessary? Absolutely.
Yeah, I also got to do it properly.
Here's a radical idea. What if you didn't try to get rich overnight? What if instead of chasing every pump and running for every dump, you just invested your time in learning projects and trading overall? I know. In crypto culture, this is what makes you a boomer. But you know who else is a boomer? Warren Buffett, and he's doing pretty much okay. The most successful crypto investors aren't the ones making 100x leverage trades. They're the ones who bought Bitcoin in 2013 and didn't sell during the 2014 crash, the 2018 crash, the 2020 crash, and the 2022 crash, counting their profits now in 2025 after hitting another all-time high record in July. They understood something important. In the long term, good projects tend to go up. In the short term, it's just noise. Expensive, emotional, life-destroying noise. Here's a truth you have to accept. The crypto market is not your friend. Understanding this isn't about conspiracy theories. It's about recognizing that you're playing a game where other players might have more information, more capital, and less emotions than you do. So what if you've already been burned? What if you FOMO'd at the top or FUD'd out at the bottom? First, forgive yourself. Everyone makes mistakes in crypto.
Everyone.
Second, learn from it. What triggered your emotional decision? How can you prevent it next time? Third, start small. You don't need to make back your losses all at once. In fact, trying to do so usually leads to more losses.
Start small, dream big.
Fourth, consider taking a break. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. Let your emotions settle. Let the market do its thing without you. It's not all doom and gloom, however. There are plenty of success stories in crypto, but the real successes, they're usually boring. Like the Winklevoss twins, who bought 120,000 Bitcoin in 2013 for $10 a piece and held it through every crash. Or MicroStrategy accumulating Bitcoin since 2020 and holding through 50% drawdowns. These aren't stories of overnight riches. They're stories of conviction, patience, and emotional discipline. They're stories of people who understood that the biggest gains come from the longest holds. As we wrap up this emotional roller coaster, remember this: crypto isn't going anywhere. There will be more bubbles, more crashes, more opportunities. You can't catch them all, but you don't need to either. What you need is a strategy that lets you sleep at night, a portfolio that won't ruin your relationships, and an approach that acknowledges both the potential and the peril of this market.
Road, good luck.
FOMO tells you that you're missing out, but missing out on losses is just as important as capturing gains. FUD tells you everything is falling apart, but markets have been falling apart since markets existed, and yet we're here. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and may your portfolios be forever green, just like our subscriber chart and like button as you press both of those.